then we can finally start. Okay, so we have everything set up correctly. Alright, so I'm firstly gonna mix the sugar with the butter, which is already in the bowl actually. And all the dough and the other ingredients that are supposed to get mixed with the dough, wait, no, not the dough, but the flour. Yeah, all the ingredients which are supposed to be mixed with the flour have already been mixed. So there isn't really that much else to do. Normally this recipe is usually not supposed to be used in this kind of way that I'm gonna use it. Like, I'm not gonna try to make 15 cookies, for example. I'm gonna make some big ones, 2 big ones, which is my goal for today. So now we're gonna we are gonna mix the sugar and the butter, so it's gonna get a bit loud. And I'm gonna stop it every now and then so it won't just spray everywhere. Just gonna mix it up a little bit with the whiskers themselves. Okay, a little bit more should do it. The recipe says that it's supposed to be mixed thoroughly, but I don't think it's enough yet. I don't actually know if this can be mixed too much. Usually when something has the ability to get mixed too much, the air comes out of it, which I don't think there's any what should I call it? Yeah, there isn't really any that much reason for that to happen. So let's just keep doing it a bit more. Let's mix it a little bit. I think that's mixed enough now. I don't think that it's that big of a problem if it doesn't get mixed enough. Let's just get all this excess butter off of it, because there is actually quite a lot on these. I can't actually remember what they're called. I don't know, for some reason lately my vocabulary in English has just dipped in quality. Firstly I was a bit scared. What if it's Corona? What if my mental abilities have become dull? But luckily that's not the case. Okay, so now we have to add the brown sugar and the eggs. Oh yeah, you haven't actually seen my face yet. Hello. I tried with a bit of a different angle. It's not that different actually, but I wanted it to actually be a bit more from this side, this way, but I couldn't really get that to work, sadly. Okay, but now let us mix the brown sugar and the eggs. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna mix the brown sugar first, and then I'll put the eggs in, and then after I've done that, I think I should mix the eggs a little bit together with this, and then I should add the flour and all that stuff. Yeah, okay, that shouldn't be that hard. So off you go, brown sugar. And now we're gonna mix the eggs in. Okay, we're gonna start with 1 egg at a time. There's only 2 eggs, but still. Okay, and And then for the second, I'm using double the ingredients as I'm supposed to. So I'll get a bit of a bigger cookie, hopefully. And now that's been mixed a little bit, let's just get some off the sides of the bowl. Okay, and then we can go into maximum overdrive. Oh yeah, this is already looking like something. So now that's been added. Oh wait, that was actually supposed... yeah. And then I have to add the flour. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna add all this. Boom, 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 boom. So, there's already been added vanilla sugar, flour, salt, and then... I don't actually know if it's called the same thing in English as in Danish, but in Danish it's called natron. So yeah, all the ingredients have already been added by yours truly, and then we're just supposed to mix it together again. So yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Yeah, so you can't really get that good of an angle on the mixing, but I'll try to do a little bit of a better angle right here. Okay, already starting to look like something. Smells nice, at least. I don't know if I'm actually able to mess up the recipe by not having enough liquid for the dough or flour. I mean. But let's see. Damn, this is already looking very nice. And then, yeah, okay, and then after I'm done with this, I'm supposed to add the chocolate, which is right over here. Just a little bit more, I think, should be good. Okay, nice. I don't know if the dough is actually too solid. I haven't made that many cookies in my life. I think these are actually some of the first cookies that I'm making. So yeah, let's see how this is gonna turn out. I might actually end up failing miserably. Ugh. Okay, just gonna get most of this off. And there we go. Now we got that. Yeah. And then we are supposed to mix the rest of it by hand. Okay, yeah, I don't actually think I'm gonna need this anymore. Then I might as well taste this. That's good. Okay, this is just supposed to come over here. Don't mind me, I'm just tasting a little bit more of the dough. Cause I do love me some dough. Some cookie dough. Or just cake dough in general. Don't worry, I'm gonna wash my hands afterwards. I'm not that gross. Just so you know. Okay, well. Let's use a little bit of soap. There we go. And now let's add the chocolate and mix it by hand. Alright, so this is all the chocolate. Ta-da! Now let's just get that down there. And hopefully not miss, as I am prone to do sometimes. Whoa! Okay, so far so good. I'm not gonna say anything because then I'm probably gonna jinx it. Oh, almost there. Could use a little bit more powder. Okay, yes. I actually wanted to say I think I'm not gonna spill anything, but then I would probably end up spilling. But I luckily didn't. actually. And now I'm just supposed to mix all of this. Looks like quite a lot of chocolate for this amount of dough. But this is what it says. Wow. I mean, most of it looks pretty brown, pretty chocolatey compared to the rest of the dough. But I think it's just supposed to get nice and mixed up in there. Yeah, it looks a little bit more legit now. Let's just go around the edges and press it down like we are handling bun dough or just bread dough in general. That's my strategy right now, at least. Ooh yeah, this is looking mighty fine. So you might be asking yourself, how am I supposed to be making those big ass cookies? And I have some, I don't know what it's called, at least one of these things. These, to put it in, I have two of them. Man, I swear I'm usually able to remember names of stuff like that, but for some reason I can't remember them. Is it called... It's called a form in Danish, spring form, but I really can't remember it in English. It was like 2 days ago when I couldn't remember the English word, which turned out to be complain and also victim. It's like my English mental abilities have just dipped in quality. I wonder why. Maybe it's because there's a little bit of stress when I'm streaming. Normally it's not like that though. So I don't really understand. Okay, it's been mixed very nicely. Now it's very sticky. Don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Ooh, look at that. Woo! Nice. Let's just go around the bottom here. Ugh. Okay, so I'm just supposed to place an equal amount in both of these forms. I'm just gonna call them that right now. Okay, let's try. Let's bring one of them over here. I'm also gonna turn on the oven, which I probably should have done before. Okay, at the top of the oven, 175 degrees. Okay, let's try to get half of this dough over here. That's around half of it, I think. Let's try this at first. Okay, and maybe a bit more. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use this little spoon that I used earlier to scrape it off and maybe also model it a bit so it'll become a bit more round. Okay, yes, and also just use both of these utensils to get the rest of the dough off. There we go. Okay, I think it's best to use this little spoon to make it how I want it to, because I think it'll stick too much on the big one. Okay, let's try to get it at least a little bit round. And also kind of the same size all around. Yes. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now let's just place that there. Now the rest. And the other form here. Let's see, can it even... Okay, I even have to switch up the... Wait a minute, I actually have to do something. Okay, I'm back. I found out that this apparently has to be way flatter, the thing down here. So I'm just gonna do that real quick while the oven is heating up. I didn't think that it had to be that flat, but apparently
Somebody following?
Oh, somebody followed me. Hey, hello. Wait, what? I know that my name this... Oh, hello there. Don't think I've seen you before. Yeah, I went in and asked the expert, and she said that it has to be way flatter than this. But I'm a bit excited to see how this is gonna turn out. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to lend a bit of the dough from the middle. Hello there. How are you doing? Don't think I've seen you before, as I just said. I wonder how you actually found this stream. Did you find it from just going into the food and stuff? Good HBU? Oh, good you? Oh yeah, I'm doing fine, if that's what you were asking. I don't know if there's actually what's it called? Yeah, a thing you can put your streams to, like baking, like you can with games. Man, now it's one of those times where I can't remember the word in English again. I swear I'm not this bad at English. But yeah, that I could only set it to, the closest thing I could find to baking was food and drinks, which I guess, baking and cakes and all that stuff, it is food, but it would just make sense if there was also some baking stuff. Okay, this looks a bit more flat, so I think this is good enough. Okay, let's go over to the next. How far has the oven gone? Okay, it's still... yeah, I found you in the recommendations. What recommendations? Well, that's nice. I guess it's kind of the same as in... I have no idea actually. I was about to say it's kind of the same thing as in the YouTube recommendations, which just doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, you haven't even seen my face yet. Hello. Don't know if you became scared right there, or if you already made an or imagined how I would look like. But yeah, that's how I look like at least. I think this one is actually gonna become a bit bigger. I'm gonna see if I can flatten it out, and then I'll just lend some of the dough to the other big cookie. There's your face in your Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, I was a bit dumb right there. I completely forgot that I even made that. Oh yeah, I have it in my profile picture. And if you were wondering, the thing that I'm eating in my profile picture is actually a potato chip. I don't know why I decided to use that. I just did. So that's my profile picture in a lot of things. I actually did have one before, which resembled this one. But it was just a bit lower quality, I would say. But I still use it actually in some of my YouTube channels, because I have a main YouTube channel and a channel where I upload some streams, my streams, and a music channel, which I haven't really used that much yet. I'm still learning all the basic stuff in music, because I normally go to the after school, which is pretty much a boarding school, where you can learn some new stuff. It's pretty much fun boarding school. It's supposed to be a bit more on the fun side. Oh, what? Oh, so you're making 2 thick cookies. Yeah, that's right. Hey, what does a grape say when it gets stepped on? Nothing. It just lets out a little wine. Ha! Nice joke, my dude. Haven't seen you before either. Fan Fisher. I was a bit surprised that there were actually people watching these kind of streams. I guess it makes sense, but the food and drinks, I can't remember the word for that thing. In my mind, that's more of a spot for people who are actually good at making food and know what they're talking about. I'm just starting out. I do like to bake though, but I'm not that good at it. Category, that's the right. Thanks. Thanks. I know that my name this. You're a real lifesaver. Now hopefully I can get it stored in my memory banks so I'll remember it later. Okay, there's quite a lot of dough in this side, so I should probably try to push that over here. Nice. I think it's a bit more thick than in the other cookie right now. But it should be nice. You can call me name to each other. Yeah, I actually thought about what should I call you, because I usually try to shorten people's names down if their name is pretty long. So I'm just gonna call you name. It's it's kind of a big power move actually, because going around getting known as a name is like, I saw somewhere that a band, very obscure band, they were just called The Band. So they didn't really have a real name, but I guess they had, because The Band was their name. And I haven't really heard anything quite like that. Okay, this should be good enough. Let's see. I think they look pretty much the same actually. Time to put these babies in the oven. And I actually have to get them to look in the top. Looks good. Yeah, they actually look a bit like I would say oat cookies from this perspective. A little bit. I might have actually been able to do that. I could have added some oats, maybe spice it up a little bit and make it a bit different, but it's too late now. Too late to apologize. Okay, yeah, so normally they're supposed to be in the oven for 7 minutes, but now that we're making them real thick, then I can't really do that now. Oh wait, where is the other thing? Wait, there should be another one of these I can use. Wait, hold up. Abort mission. I'm gonna have to put it out of the oven again, because there's another one of these, what's it called? Man, I really can't remember. 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, I can do that, but wait, I actually have to ask the expert some stuff. I'm back. Okay, I was looking for one of these. Why can't I remember it? This is so annoying. Okay. Let's just look a bit harder, because apparently there is what I'm looking for in here. Oh yeah, there it is. I overlooked it because the color is different on this. It's not a plate. Man, I'm seriously bad at these. I think it's because I don't normally use the English words for kitchen size and all of this stuff. See, it was this thing that I was looking for. So now, this should be good. I'm gonna see if this will work. Okay, so there's enough space for that. Then the second one has to come in the middle. Okay. Don't know how good this will be. Hopefully it will manage. Okay, I can't really see the bottom one. Who's gonna eat the cookies? Actually, I don't know. I just made them because my school, the after school, they're doing a pretty good job, because trying to include all the all of the students in some activities, even though we can't be on the school. So we were actually supposed to be baking together 5 minutes ago, but I started a bit earlier because I had to do something at 2 o'clock. Then I also wanted to do some of my workouts before that. So yeah, I don't really know if there are any specific people in mind that were supposed to eat the cookies, which is mostly something I did. I think at least my dad and my mom is definitely gonna eat some of them, and also my grandparents. I may try them a little bit. I'm trying to eat a bit more healthy, so I don't think I'm gonna eat that many of them. Okay, yeah. So right now, okay, wait, I might actually do a bit of cleanup right now. Ooh, I'm also gonna taste a bit of this dough. Mmm, tasty. But I could. Hello. To see the cookie. You can't really see the bottom one because the lighting is pretty bad. Okay, you can't even see the upper one. Okay, this is. I guess this is not really the best sight to behold. Okay, you know what? I'm at least gonna place the camera down here. They're gonna get hot bath in the oven. Yeah, exactly. Let me just place this. Normally I don't really do that many of these baking slash cooking streams. Just sometimes I do them. Yeah, let's just place it here. Okay, I know this isn't the best view, but I don't really know if it's more entertaining to see me clean up. You know what? I actually think that it will be that it is more entertaining. Oh god, this is the legs on this stand is just all messed up now. Don't mind me, just trying to get technical difficulties fixed. Okay, wait. You know what? You know what I should have done? I should have probably put on a timer. You know what? I'll put one on 10 minutes right now, and then I'll check them or see to them in that time. Then they've been in there for I think around 15 minutes. Yeah, and then I'll do. Make it a bit taller and look a bit downwards. This should work. Oh wait, ooh, it's about to fall over now. There we go. Okay, so now I'm over here at the sink, ready to get this cleaned up. Do you also always eat some of the dough on the cakes you're baking? I sure do. And I know that I said that I was trying to eat a bit more healthy, but this is in a gray zone, gray area. Cookie dough is good. Yeah, exactly. A timer would be better. True. Okay, let's get this done, but first, have to eat this first. I'm not really in a hurry right now, so I can take it a bit slow. I'm just gonna look a bit at the cookies. It does look like they are flattening out a bit. At least from what I can see. If you're wondering why I'm not saying anything, it's because I'm eating some of the dough off of this. So good. Okay. I have to make some space, some room for the big bowl, because then I'll use that to clean up the stuff in here. So good. Okay, how does it look? Still at least not burnt yet. So that's nice. Okay. Let's do this. So first of all, I'm just gonna get the rough parts of it off. And then I'm gonna use soap, or whatever the specific it's specifically called, to get all the fat stuff off of the bowl. Alright, so now we have a pretty nice foundation. Let's take that soap, pour some of it down, use it to clean up the bowl. And then we can use this water to clean up the other stuff. Wait a minute, the rough parts are gonna be the hardest. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, nothing hot water and some soap can fix. I also have this cutting board. Man, I hate to take care and wash cutting boards because I don't know, it's just, I don't like that it's so big and it's really unhandy. I'm just gonna place all the things that I cleaned up on here. Okay, this should be good enough. Just a bit more for good measure. And also this little bowl. I know that most of these things I could put in the dishwasher, but yeah, that's true. Yeah, and most of this I could put in the dishwasher, but now that I'm in the groove, I might as well just take everything. So this is the cup that I used for my eggs. Should be good enough. And I'm gonna place it on its head. Oh yeah, wait, there's a little bit of dough in this one. This was the bowl that I used the brown sugar on. Okay, there isn't actually that much stuff that I have to clean up this time, which is nice. I didn't think it would be this easy making cookies. It is also my first time around trying to make something like this. I mean, normally I was supposed to place them out so they'll become normal cookie size. But I thought, you know what, let's make 2 big ones. It was mostly out of laziness that I thought about that. Because then I thought, man, I hate to try to make all of these the exact same size and try to make them look nice. So let's just make 2 big ones. Then it's kind of gonna be like a pretender cake cookie. Minus the cake part. I mean, a cookie is a cake in itself, but it's gonna feel a bit more like a cake. At least that was what I was going for. Okay, and then these. Can I eat a bit more of the cookie dough? It fell down. You know what? Let's just clean this up. I should have probably just used the water from the sink or from this guy first instead of the soap water. But I don't think it's gonna make it that much worse. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm about to run out of space, so let's just dry some of these little things off, and then straight over to the the shelf, I guess. Some of the things that you open. I can't remember the name. Cookies and cake, but without frosting and all of that. Yeah, and without without icing and cream. But I mean, you could actually add cream and that stuff. That would make it even more unhealthy than it already is, but in turn make it more tasty. That's the important part, tastiness. I usually say that if I'm gonna eat something that's unhealthy, I would want the full package. So for example, if I'm gonna get ice cream, which I don't really get that often, then I would want a minimum of 2 to 3 scoops, because if I finally get some, I know I don't want to get that much ice cream later, so I might as well get a bunch of it, so I'll feel good about that one time where I actually got it. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's usually how I do it. I'm sorry that I'm not really good at wording what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying at least. Okay, yeah, I have to. The reason why I go over here sometimes is because my laptop is over there and I have to see the chat. Where are you from? I'm from Denmark. I don't know if you can hear that on my accent. I'm trying my best to hide it because I really hate the English accent. So if I just try to speak as naturally English as I wanted to, then it kind of sounds like this. So you can really hear that the accent is really shining through. But I try to make it a bit more thick because I like it better that way. Where are you from, name? I would actually be interested in hearing that. Okay, so the bowl is supposed to get over here. Nice. Now I have a bit more space. And might as well also get these now where we are at it. Actually, it seems like there's a bit dough still on here. In the middle of these whiskers, I think they're called. Whiskers are the stuff that's on a cat's cheeks. Don't know if it's called the same thing here. I'm not that big of my kitchen utensils vocabulary isn't that big. Denmark is a good place. I'm from Morocco. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I hear a lot of people praise Denmark, which is nice. I mean, compared to what other countries, Denmark, at least one thing that I can feel where there's a huge difference is the political stuff. For example, a lot of the radio stations in Denmark, they just straight up make fun of the politicians. And I know that some countries, if you made fun of the politicians, you would just disappear. And that's very nice that that we have the ability to do that without getting smited down from above by the government. So there's a lot of sarcasm going on. Oh, 1 minute until I'll check on the cookies again. Ooh, from what I can see, they're looking pretty nice. I'll just open up the oven and then I'll quickly check if they're looking nice. Okay, wait a minute, where did this little bowl even come from? I can't even remember. I think it's from in here. Yeah. I don't even know my own kitchen. But I mean, it is only recently that I'm actually trying to make food and that stuff, which is pretty important to learn when you have to live on your own at some point. So I'm fine with it, even though sucks a little bit that I don't have as much free time. I mean, even though it's only like one day when I'm supposed to make food. And it's not that hard actually. Oh, okay, so now I'm gonna check on the cookie, on the thicc. You got a president, right? No, we don't have presidents, we have prime ministers. Which I guess, I kinda like presidents. They are at the top of the power pyramid, or whatever I should call it. Yeah, okay, I just checked on the cookies. They could have a little bit more. They look a bit too watery for my taste. Okay, so now that's just a timer on. Okay, so they have been. Oh wait, no, the oven has just been turned on for 25 minutes. We have king in Morocco. Oh, we actually do have a queen in Denmark, but she doesn't have that much power. It's mostly just because of tradition that we are keeping the royal family. But yeah, the prime minister is the person with most power, but it's not like dictatorship. It's kind of I don't know that much about the political agenda, the political stuff in Denmark, but I know that they can't just make drastic decisions. I think I'm pretty sure that they can't just do that, but it's not dictatorship. As far as I know. Okay, I'm almost done with all of the cleanup work here, so that's nice. I have one more knife in the sink. Well, but it's just one of these little butter knives, not one of the big guys. Oh yeah, actually, what's your background? Because in my head, the people that actually try to look for food streams and that stuff, okay, I'm not saying this is the truth, but in my head, I imagine that those people know a lot about making food and baking and maybe even have their own bakery and stuff. I know it sounds a bit dumb, but that's the first idea that comes to my mind when I think that kind of stuff. So I would be interested in hearing your background name. Not background name, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so now let's take the cutting board, and that should be the final thing. Okay, just gonna get all of these last pieces of chocolate off. Okay, nice. That should be it. Oh wait, that's a little bit of stuff behind here. On the back side of this cutting board. Nice. Okay, then now I'm gonna use what's it called? I'm gonna use. Wait, I'll just show it. I'll use this. Place it in the soap water, and then I'll use it to clean the table. Oh, here we go again. Oh, our background is a Muslim background. We are a country that have peace. We don't have a lot of wars. And our signature dish is couscous. Oh yeah, I know couscous actually. I'm not that big fan of it, but it's at least quite an interesting dish. What? Yeah, Thor just came in right now. Thor, if you didn't know, I've been having a few conversations with this new person. What country? From Morocco. Name is from Morocco. Yeah. Okay, so now that's been taken care of. Just gonna keep an eye on the cookies. You know what? I'm just gonna place one of them a bit further out here so I can have a bit of a better view on them. Oh yeah, they look very nice. Could still use a bit more though. I think your estimate about 20 to 30 minutes is quite right, name. Okay, then let's get this out of here and cleaning time with a little bit of hot water. It's a bit brown, the water right now, but it should still be soapy enough to get used to clean the tables. The only table that I have. I've only been using one table at least. So it's just, this is my technique. I'm just gonna do this a couple of times. I don't know if there's a better technique to do it. Probably is. Guess it's a bit more up to personal preference. Okay, then just around here, nice. You're gonna do that again, maybe one more time to get all the fat off. Yeah, it's more peaceful than the other Muslim countries. Yeah, Thor, he knows quite a lot. And by Thor I mean Happy Danish Guy, as you've seen in the chat. He knows quite a lot about countries and that stuff, and history. At least from what I remember. I used to go to school with him, but now he's old and he is in college or whatever it's called, and all of these other things. Just get that out of here, nice. Okay, and one more time for good measure. And then I'm gonna clean up the bowl again because I've been using that as my main source of clean water. Okay, nice. Now that's all good. And then let's just get the bowl cleaned again. And it should be enough to just use hot water this time instead of the soapy water, because now it's only gonna be the water remains, which are still here. Just go a bit around the corners to be safe. There we go. Okay, and then I have to use this, and that should be the last thing. And then, apparently we own 60% of Western Terrier, something like that. Oh damn! What? I didn't know that. Okay, it's actually about to become pretty wet, but luckily it's just in time. I guess it has reached its limit. I could have actually hung it a bit over the oven. Then it would have been able to dry a bit faster, but I forgot to do that. So yeah, this should be enough though. Just around here. Whoop. Nice. Okay, it's a bit wet underneath here, but that's because the table is all wet now. Okay, I also think there's some. I accidentally got some butter up on the wall here, so I should probably try to get that off. You did on 80% and the. Interesting. Wait, I see some stuff on the wall here. Can I get that off? I don't think this has been caused by me though. Or probably on a separate occasion. It looks like tomato soup. What? There's some stuff. Wait, now that I'm looking closer, there's some stuff all over the wall. Okay, it's not that severe though. Okay, I think there is some remains of some butter over here. I think I got most of it off before. Nice. They say the Moroccan government checked and confirmed that we still do own 80%. I wonder who owns the rest of the 20%. Okay, let's see. Cookie still looking mighty fine. Let's hang this here, so dry a bit. Don't forget the cookies in the oven. Yeah, I know that. I know that, me. I am looking at the cookies in the oven right now. And yeah, if you're wondering how apparently I'm speaking to myself, it's because my mom is also watching the stream on my account, mind you. So that's why when she writes in the chat, it's saying as in I'm writing something. But yeah, I'll just check the cookies, even though I can see them from here, just to make sure. Let's just check. Oh God, Jesus, got some steam on my glasses. Okay, I'll just tap it with one of these little sticks to see how tough it is. Okay, it definitely hasn't gotten enough. It's still way too soft. It's almost like the stick just went through gelatine, even though gelatine is actually tougher than what the texture of the cookies are right now. Wait, then I'll just do this real quick. Yoink. Nice. Then I'll just use this later. But yeah, they still need a bit more. God damn it, now autocorrect. Wait, so you're on your